in the arid, rugged landscape of the Barranca province of Peru, approximately 200 kilometers north of Lima. A recent archaeological discovery is fundamentally reshaping the understanding of one of the America's most enigmatic ancient civilizations. After 8 years of intensive investigation, led by the esteemed archaeologist Dr. Ruth Shady and the Carroll Archaeological Zone, ZAC, the 3,500-year-old city of Penico has been unveiled. Situated at an elevation of 600 meters above sea level, this settlement, founded between 1800 and 1500 BC, is far more than another set of ancient ruins. Penico represents a critical transitional site, a living testament to the resilience and adaptability of a people grappling with catastrophic climate change. It serves as the missing chapter in the story of the Carroll civilization, the oldest in the Americas, providing definitive evidence that their culture did not simply vanish but migrated, evolved, and reconstituted itself in a new, more strategic location. In this video, we will examine the historical context of the Carroll decline, the strategic significance, and the profound implications of this discovery for understanding climate resilience, social integration, and cultural continuity in the ancient Andean world. To comprehend the significance of Penico, one must first appreciate the grandeur and subsequent mystery of its parent culture. The Carroll civilization, flourishing from approximately 3000 to 1800 BC in the Soup Valley, represents the dawn of complex society in the Americas. Contemporaneous with the pyramids of Egypt and the city-states of Mesopotamia, the Carroll people engineered monumental architectural feats, including at least 32 distinct public structures in their sacred capital city, Carroll Soup. They constructed immense terraced pyramids, sunken circular plazas, and vast residential complexes, all without the use of metal tools, the wheel, or extensive ceramics. Their society was underpinned by sophisticated agricultural practices, a deep understanding of astronomy, and a complex, peaceful social order that held sway for over a millennium. However, around 1800 BCE, this prosperous civilization faced an insurmountable crisis. The leading scholarly consensus points to severe and prolonged climate change as the primary driver of its collapse. Paleoclimatological data suggests a period of intense droughts combined with the devastating effects of the El Niño phenomenon, which would have disrupted the marine ecosystem along the coast and caused catastrophic flooding and landslides inland. This environmental instability crippled their agricultural base and destabilized the social contract. In response, the great cities of the Soup Valley were systematically abandoned. For millennia, the fate of the Carroll people remained a profound archaeological question. The discovery of Penico provides the first concrete answer, transforming a narrative of collapse into one of calculated relocation and survival. The placement of Penico is the first and most powerful piece of evidence for its role as a successor to Carroll. Unlike the valley-based cities of their ancestors, the founders of Penico chose a defensible and environmentally stable location on a hillside terrace. This elevated position offered crucial protection from the very environmental disasters that likely led to Carroll's downfall, specifically the alluvial floods and landslides that would have ravaged lower-lying settlements. This choice was not accidental. It reflects a learned experience and a conscious decision to mitigate environmental risk. It demonstrates a society that retained the knowledge of its past failures and applied it to the engineering of its future. The urban layout of Penico, nicknamed the City of Social Integration, further underscores its strategic importance. The city was designed to be a nexus of trade and cultural exchange, a vital link between three distinct ecological and cultural zones: the Pacific Coast, the High Andes, and the Amazon Basin. Its location facilitated the movement of goods, ideas, and people, suggesting it was founded with the express purpose of creating a new economic and social core. Drone-assisted mapping has revealed a sophisticated settlement plan encompassing at least 18 identifiable structures. These include residential complexes for the populace and distinct ceremonial temples, indicating the preservation of the social and religious hierarchies that characterized their Carroll ancestors. Central to the city's design is a monumental plaza featuring a large circular structure a direct architectural inheritance from Carroll, signifying a deliberate continuation of their core cosmological and ritual worldview. The architectural discoveries at Penico provide an unmistakable link to its cultural heritage. The most significant of these is a building located in the central plaza adorned with reliefs of the Patu. It confirms that the city's inhabitants not only remember their past, but actively enshrined its most important symbols in their new home. The material culture unearthed at the site further enriches this narrative. Archaeologists have recovered a wealth of artifacts that speak to the daily life, artistic expression, and economic reach of Penico's inhabitants. Intricate clay figurines of human and animal forms have been found, offering intimate glimpses into their aesthetic values and perhaps their spiritual beliefs. These ceramic sculptures represent a technological evolution from the largely pre-ceramic Carroll culture, showing adaptation in craft as well as location. Of particular importance are the personal adornments, including necklaces meticulously crafted from beads and seashells. The presence of marine shells is irrefutable evidence of robust trade networks with coastal communities. This material proof validates the hypothesis that Penico functioned as a commercial hub, facilitating an exchange of coastal resources, such as fish and shells, for highland goods, like wool and tubers, and likely Amazonian products, such as exotic feathers and medicinal plants. These artifacts are not mere decorations. They are tangible indicators of a dynamic, interconnected economy that was the lifeblood of the city. The discovery of Penico is a paradigm shift in the study of ancient Peruvian civilizations. Its significance can be summarized in 4 key areas. First, it definitively solves the mystery of the Carroll people, demonstrating that they were not extinguished but possessed the resilience to migrate and establish a successor society. Second, Penico stands as a powerful historical case study of successful human adaptation to severe climate change, offering a compelling narrative of a society that learned from environmental catastrophe and engineered a more sustainable future. Third, the site provides a new, high-resolution model for understanding the processes of social integration and the formation of complex trade networks in the pre-Incan Andes, illustrating how a single center could unify disparate geographical and cultural zones. Finally, Penico is a testament to cultural continuity. The preservation of core architectural forms like the circular plaza, the veneration of key cultural symbols like the patutu, and the continuation of a stratified social order all prove that this was a conscious and deliberate effort to carry a civilization forward. Research at the site is ongoing, with each new finding promising to add further detail to this emerging story. Now open to the public, Penico is no longer a lost city, but a vital classroom, offering profound lessons on the enduring relationship between civilization, climate, and the unyielding human capacity to begin again.